It's not him. It's not Robert the doll. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey everybody, welcome to more Ring Wars. A rare thing that's doesn't happen too often is get to have Hunter and I here both and do a video. We want to do, we'll try and make it a quick one, but we'll see.
We'll see.
He's been going crazy with
adulting,
working and going to school, and I've been silly with band stuff, so it's been
just hard to get the time. But
yeah, that's why I've been doing like little my easy chair videos, I call them. With stuff, because just ain't been any time. But I'm gonna try to get better. I did one. I'm gonna try to start on some of them shorts too. But I only did 2 videos in like the last month, so. But I need to get better. So anyway, but thanks for being here. If you're new, don't forget to give us a subscribe if you're into toys and all kinds of superhero nonsense. Then you'll like the channel, I think. We're pretty laid back here.
Definitely.
If you're looking for fancy camera work and stunning video, what's it called?
Video effects or something?
Videography.
Cinematography.
That's the word I was looking for. You're probably not in the right place. But anyway, we're pretty laid back here. So what we're going to do is run through real quick, once again, all the new crap we got here to open. If you've seen the picture I just took that I made for the thumbnail, you know there's a load here.
Let's say we've still had stuff coming in, this is like months worth of stuff that
and I hate that they keep doing that. Like they'll say something's pre-ordered and it'll be in next year, and then all of a sudden we moved the date up, and then it's like then you get 27 of them coming in at the same time, which makes it a pain in the butt. But anyway, so what all we got here that we got to open?
Let's say it's almost like getting like fan mail, except instead of it coming from fans, it's our own money coming out.
Yeah, really.
Well, so I guess I'm starting.
This is like probably 6 months worth of crap.
It's been a while. I don't even know this pile here. We might have showcased last, but it never hurts to show it again. So first thing we got is this Marvel Legends 2 pack containing. I only saw this movie once, and I don't remember well, he's Red Guardian, but I don't know her name. The mother from Black Widow.
Just keep it simple. Black Widow's mom and dad, but that's the dude from Stranger Things, and she was in the
David Harbour.
Was she in the Notebook?
Oh, I don't know.
Was that the movie she soon? I don't know. I'm bad with remembering them chick flicks.
I mean, those figures are cool.
Well, I wanted one of each of them, and they came together. Now I know they got another one out of him, but that you can get. The hard one, he gets the blonde girl, the daughter.
Oh, Yelena, yeah, you gotta get her someday.
She's just like
because she's really all you need, because you got the white suit Black Widow back here. It's just the shelf these are gonna go on once we get them out. I mean, talking about the movie, I waited to see that because I just wasn't in any rush. I said I feel like the release of it was a big problem, because if they released it pre-Endgame. And everybody didn't know what would happen.
It was one of them COVID films that screwed it all up.
Yeah, that's true. But then even as a movie itself...
Oh, I said the C word, I'll probably get striked for that. Oh, well. Like I'm making any money off the same one.
But yeah, like, when I saw the movie, I was like, it's alright. I did just notice that it comes with the little action figure he was playing with.
Yeah, that was pretty smooth.
That's a very rare thing you get, is an action figure with an actor.
That's a damn rare thing these days. He's proud of his town.
Yeah. Sculpts look pretty good, though. But Lalena's her name.
A little bit of planes, trains, and automobiles there for you.
Yeah, make sure you all watch that movie whenever the
holiday season is coming up.
When the Thanksgiving.
If you haven't seen that one, you're missing a classic we watch every
year. Now this, I don't quite know what we're going to do with this, because you have both of these already.
I just liked them together, and I don't even know why I got it. Ain't that horrible? But
you can just give it to me.
Well, I just thought they looked cool together.
Actually, you have 3 of these.
I do?
Yes, because...
I don't even know what the hell I have.
Well, think about this. So when they did the Disney Plus line that you got pre-ordered, right?
Yeah.
That pack had 2 Falcons in it, and the point is that all of the figures came with a piece of the Falcon's wings, so you could display one of them without the wings and one with. So the one without the wings is right there, and the one with the wings is up on the top, which you guys probably can't see. But this pack has yet another Falcon. There's yet another Falcon in it, and a Captain America. Well, they're both Captain America now, but I'm just not used to calling Sam Wilson Cap yet. It's just like new phase. I'm just not used to it. But then this Captain America is the Endgame one, which is right there up at the top in the center. So, I mean, it's a pretty basic pack. The sculpts look really good, and they just come with their shields. I did notice, that's interesting. Do you notice the shield designs are slightly different?
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
So I'm guessing that one probably goes with him, and that one... The detail on these things is just incredible. Like, not just the figurines, I mean, like, the costuming and stuff in the movies themselves. Really, I mean, in my honest opinion, this is probably the best Captain America costume that we ever got. That totally balanced the look between comic and real life.
Right.
I mean, I have a soft spot for the Age of Ultron costume, but... and then the Falcon one's a really good design, too. Yeah, they're great together, though. So
I just thought it was a cool pack.
It is. It's definitely a cool pack.
Get them together, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. So then we moved to these, which were...
Good deals on both of them. Here comes Owie to make an appearance.
Yeah.
Come on, bud. What's his name?
He squeaked.
There he is.
I always say we should have named him Chester. He looks like a Chester.
He looks like something.
That's a good name for an orange cat. These next things... So for the longest time, we've been trying to keep these in the box, just because of kind of how nice they are, but I think we're getting to the point where we're just going to have to say screw it and take them out.
Well, we'll see.
Because I doubt they're going to go on there.
Once we redo this room, which it needs to be done.
Yeah, that's going to take a while, too. So, and I mean, they got this cool... It'd be cool if we could incorporate this and display somehow, this art on the side of these that they have. Mm-hmm. Heck, I don't even think you got...
Does it fit together?
Yeah, I think so.
Does it make a picture?
I think it makes... Well...
I don't know.
No, maybe it doesn't. I mean, that's kind of close, but... Now.
Yeah, it's the same.
So you never... You didn't get all these, did you?
I'm missing like 2, I think.
I think you're missing some of the regular...
I'm missing the Tony Stark.
Oh, I seen that in, I think it was GameStop.
How much was it? Do you remember?
I can't. It's probably 80, 90.
I want that one.
Yeah.
But maybe they'll put it on.
Well, I was gonna say
Christmas time on Amazon.
I might have to.
We gotta get everything on Amazon anymore because he works at Walmart and they don't hardly get anything in, and our
Walmart's horrible.
Our GameStop don't get anything in. So.
And by the time something does come in at Walmart, usually it's like by the time I see it, it's like the last remnant of it.
Yeah, everything's already been picked through.
I was gonna say,
I need to go on this boy hunt anyway. So
you need more. Did you get all of the regular Marto Studios ones, the ones that were before these? Like, remember you got like the one with Thor and Civ.
I forget is the one with the alternate fast dude.
Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that one.
I don't have him. Do I?
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
I can't remember. I think you got Ronan. Then they did that. There was a pack
the quick
with
dude. That's how I just can't remember.
The Quickster.
I can't remember names.
They did Hulk and the Hulkbuster. That was the really expensive one, I remember. But the show, this is the first pack of the Infinities. It's a good old Happy Hogan figure with a... What suit is this? The Mark 21? Well, it says Iron Man 3. So, because if you remember, Iron Man 3 had every suit in it from like the 8 up to the 42. Because pretty much Tony just was like working himself to death in the course of that movie and made all that stuff. And this is just kind of like his platinum gold suit. And the Happy looks okay. I mean, it's just Happy. He has a phone. I just remembered one of my favorite scenes from that movie is when Tony calls him on the, I think it's the iPad, and Happy has it positioned like above his head, like because the joke is that he doesn't know how to use it, and when Tony opens it up, he goes, "Is this forehead a security?" Because he's holding it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a great moment. And I mean, we owe a lot to Jon Favreau for getting Marvel off the ground. Just even, despite what you might say about the most recent stuff that's come out, getting to the point we have thus far is a lot of credit goes to him.
That's another thing. There's been a lot that's came out since we've done one of these.
And this is probably my favorite pack of these. This is an Endgame. You've got the Pepper in the suit with the actual head sculpt, because they did one of her that was just a basic one without. It's up there. And then the Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, and her Endgame look with the funny look, the hair.
The hair, yeah.
Yeah, that you know. I would say that they did Hot Toys of both of these, and they translate really well. Like, I like this redesign of Captain...
sculpts aren't that bad.
I like the redesign of Captain Marvel's suit, and then, I'm a big Pepper fan, so seeing not just her head, that head looks kind of goofy, but that one looks good.
Mm-hmm.
So, seeing her in the suit is really cool for me. It's funny. This is a pack where I like both the characters, but I don't really like either actress playing them.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because I like Pepper's character and her relationship with Tony, but she's kind of nuts.
Did he cure her in the movie of...
In the third one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. Because remember at the end, and there's like that epilogue scene where he got her to the hospital, and then he took out the shrapnel or whatever that he had. And then,
but I didn't know if he cured her or not.
Yeah, he did.
I remember him saying he figured it
he cured her.
on a napkin about half, like at that dinner party or whatever.
Oddly specific thing to remember.
Well, I'll just remember.
But the thing with Captain Marvel, too, is that I think Captain Marvel has a lot of potential as a character, but lots of people don't like Brie Larson, and she's just kind of like, I don't know.
I think that stuff got out about her not getting along with the other actors.
I've seen
rubbed
worse
a lot of
acting.
people the wrong way, but
yeah. So I guess I'm gonna stick with the theme of Marvel. It's just gonna get kind of jumbled up here in terms of time frame we got
this
them.
is like totally ridiculous how much we got.
This is something that you wanted, and we were waiting on.
Yeah, I just wanted like the big actresses from this.
Salma Hayek in the hit film Eternals.
Yeah. I just got her and Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, it looks good. But basically, what happened was because the film turned out the way it did, Walmart had a whole bunch of these that.
But you haven't seen it yet, so in all honesty, you can't really.
Yeah, but I feel like I've heard and know enough that I have no desire to watch that
I thought it was
movie.
totally watchable, but am I going to watch it again?
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah,
but as far as superhero movies go and all, it was all right.
But. Yeah, basically they went to clearance very quickly, and at first they started out only being a couple bucks off, but I was like, if we wait long enough, it'll get for nothing. And that's what happened with this. We got it for $5. $5
or something. Yeah. So.
Which is in my mind how much these freaking things should cost. Yeah. But because they have hyper real faces.
Yeah, pretty soon. I mean, they already went up to we're already 24 or something.
Yeah.
If it goes to like 30, I'm done with them, man.
Mm-hmm. I'm just not going to spend it. This is a recent purchase.
I don't think we're supposed to put any of this crap anyway. That's the classic
accurate Iron Man.
Classic Iron Man.
And it's got this very cool. I've seen this art print before.
Shout out to Mike the Hunter. I've seen him getting on one of his videos, and I really liked it. And
it's very
I think
cool.
I'd seen pictures of where he was coming out of, but after he showcased
you gotta admit,
I liked it, and that's why I wanted it.
The two of us, anyway, are mostly just movie kind of fans. I mean, we're familiar with comic stuff. There's something about the comic figures like this that are really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree.
It's cool to get them. It's like some of my favorite ones over here are all in the comic book shelf. Very cool. And then is there other? Okay, I think they're on the bottom here.
There's everybody's favorite, some Pops.
Yeah. The I call it
playing like musical figures, Hunter.
Like, here's my thing with Pops is once you're in the collecting scene and get them, I don't mind as much. But if that's like how you get into it to begin with, I feel like it's like the Baby Yoda of collecting. It's just a cheap way to get into it. Like, oh, it's this Silph Funko.
I think a lot of people started out there. You know,
I mean, yeah.
I definitely know, I'm not going to mention any names, but I definitely know some guys that have very successful channels that start out with Pops. And there's nothing wrong with it. That's what you start out with. That's what you start out with it.
I'm going to showcase these together because they do kind of go together. We have Pops of Thor and Jane Thor from Love and Thunder.
Yeah,
which was a film.
You got to give it to these guys.
They do
have made like incredible strides at making them look awesome.
It's crazy seeing how far they've come. Like if you hold these up to those older Star Wars ones from like when they were first starting out down there, it's just crazy how much they've improved the craft of these over the years.
Like if you look at the old ones, it's almost comical.
Yeah.
But
like they really honed them down and made them like the best version they could be.
The thing about Pops is like if you don't have a lot of money and you want to, but you're in the mood to buy something and you see something, you're not going to go broke getting them, and that's why I think they've been so successful.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say I like about the Thor, he has that floating display piece that some of the other ones
a lot of the Pop channels are really on YouTube have really scaled. I mean, some of them weren't even doing content. Like the one couple had the baby. What's their channel? Was
it Nerd Therapy?
Yeah, man. Yeah. They haven't done a video in forever. Of course, they got two kids now, so I figure they're pretty busy because I love their channel. But there's quite a few people are not really putting out the content anymore of Pops. Yeah. Like I say, I just get them here and there if I see one I like how they look. Just for something to get, if you're in the mood to get something and there isn't anything else out there. Right. I should never start buying them because now I got too many.
Yeah, it's just...
I didn't know where to put them. So.
But on the right side, at least you got them with characters you like and you haven't just bought the bottom like so many have. I'll hop into the DC ones next, kind of piggyback off superheroes. We have this Peacemaker here with... You said the eagle's name is literally Eagly?
Eagly, yeah.
It's so dumb. But you gotta love it.
He's smooth.
It's spelled E-A-G-L-Y.
I do love the show, though, man. Cena's awesome in it. It's funny.
Well, it's got James Gunn directing it.
Yeah, there's a lot of good people in it.
The Guardians
one
guy
chick from Ours is New Black is in it. I'm trying to think of who else stars. But I like the show.
Are you ever going to get the underpants variant of him?
Oh, I've never seen the underpants variant. I didn't know there was one.
It's on there. He's nude.
Well, I don't know why I'd want John Cena underwear. But.
Yeah. And then we have this very interesting Robin that you picked up.
Look, I've always liked Robin. I thought that samurai looking suit looked cool. I'm sure there's probably a comic it's from or something.
Because see, it has, I'm assuming
excuse my ignorance on it, but... but no offense, but we do have a lot of people.
The red box
to know every little detail, every little thing. It's not really. I just know if I like something, I like it, and I get it.
Yeah. It's just a.
But I gotta kind of know the character. I ain't just gonna say, "Ooh, that."
A newer one.
I don't know.
It looks kind of older to me.
Some anime show I don't even watch. I ain't gonna look at it and go, "Ooh, that's cool. I gotta buy it." It's not. It has to be something I know.
The sad thing about anime is that so much of it is really good stuff, but because it's in that medium, I feel like it turns a lot of people off. Like in terms of that it's animated and not live.
But then, it definitely has its own audience.
What's funny though is that I feel like that if a lot of that stuff was translated to live action, it probably wouldn't be as good.
I mean, in
the past it
had. It'd be interesting to see.
Yeah. And then the last pop we have, and this will move us into our quite selection of Star Wars stuff, and I have no clue how I'm going to get this over there.
Oh, there's plenty of room. It's the one place I'm not worried about putting stuff.
This was actually my Father's Day present to you.
Yeah.
It's a Cara Dune pop that I've picked up at
no hate out there.
I picked it up at, where was it? That comic book store, collecting store over the one side of Cumberland.
Is that where you got it?
Yeah, I got it from there.
I might remember you telling me
I hadn't been there in a while, and Mom and I went a couple days before, and I was looking around and seen that, and I was like, I'm pretty sure you didn't have one, and I was right, you didn't.
Yeah, and I wanted one, too.
I considered buying a couple years ago, there was the FIE exclusive one where she had the real big Gatling gun looking thing.
Yeah.
But I passed on it. Well, then I seen this one, and this was like almost $35, I think.
I could kick myself for not getting the one that was on the awesome card like these. Like the vintage collection look. I kill myself for not getting one of them, man.
Yeah, so I paid $35 for this, and it shows you how crazy overpriced all of her stuff is now, given all that's gone down with her. You know what I mean? It's very stupid, but as a character, I'd argue she was a cooler character than Mando was. Mando,
I know you're not a big
being honest,
Mando fan.
Mando just. It's not that I don't dislike him. It's just that he's not very interesting compared to the other people that
I'm looking forward to the new season of it and the Ahsoka one that's coming out especially.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see what happens with it.
Interesting.
So I'll move now to the couple vintage collection looking stuff here. You've got this. Let's load it in the bottom. I got to set it up there. So you have this very retro looking Reva. Which this is pretty much more for people, I guess, like you who grew up with the older ones, I hope they come along and do prequel ones like this. I won't ever get any like this, but I can see why people would like them just for... You gotta love even the lightsaber. They did the real cheap thing where
honestly,
they just
I got this because I didn't know. At the time I hadn't seen the Black series was out. I didn't know they were going to do anything else or what. And I thought, well, I want one of the characters
just one of them
because I liked her arc so much and that. But yeah, I'm glad I got her.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a sucker for these cards. I love the look. What has the awesome photograph on there and that. So.
The hate that she got was completely unwarranted too, for stuff that wasn't even her fault.
People that flip out over this stuff.
Let's say they've always said Star Wars fans are their biggest worst enemy. Star Wars fans are their own worst enemy. It's just how they are. It's a really weird thing, but that's the state of it. And then on the opposite side, then we have this Attack of the Clones Anakin, and this is like the normal vintage collection.
I thought it was super
This
cool.
is the kind of stuff that should have been around, like just the detail, the articulation, the card. I love how vintage collection cards look with just so classic Star Wars.
I was just checking our time. We're at like 21 minutes already.
That's all right. Say it's been overdue. You know what I mean? So I don't mind waiting this long. Oh, it even has the robotic hand you can change out with the regular.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool.
That'd be a fun thing to find me. If you can find me a replica of Anakin's robotic right hand, have it in like a glass jar.
I'm sure somebody probably has one somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. You could put it in one of those big like glass jars, and have it like sitting in there like this. That'd be cool.
Yeah, like a Terminator arm.
Yeah, like that. And then we'll go to the 6-inch. We have this. For some reason, this is such a classic figure.
It's just
George Lucas in the Stormtrooper uniform.
One.
Which the George Lucas or the Stormtrooper uniform is one of the coolest designs in Star Wars, honestly. Like there's a lot of really neat stuff if you examine it up close that you kind of would like how the knee pads are different shapes. You don't really see that in the movie. And then I'll never forget the time we were at something or other and we were talking to somebody about Star Wars who didn't really know what it was, and they were trying to like describe what they knew about it, and they kept saying they're those white marshmallow men, and I was like, you mean the Stormtroopers? I was like, I'd never thought I'd hear
one of the people that calls it the Star Wars.
Yes, the ones that I don't like. Because you don't call it the Star Wars. The Star Wars is like what your grandparents call it. Who want to
Star Wars?
Yeah, like I got you from the Star Wars. Like no, they don't call it that. It's annoying. I can't stand it.
These chairs, I wish they better than the cushions gone.
And now we get to the Black Series, which all really good ones.
The Black Series.
We have the Woodstock hippie Leia from Endor. She wore for like one scene, well, maybe two.
Had to have her.
Yeah, we still need to get So
I'm trying to get all the Carrie Fisher ones that I can get.
The Endor Han, with like the big camo trench coat. And the Leia. There's the Endor Leia too.
They're on my wish list. I've never got them for some reason.
I have the Han over at Mom's. That's that one. She's an Ewok spear with her too. Okay. And then we've got the Rosario Ahsoka.
Awesome.
Very, very cool look.
Ahsoka. It took a lot of restraint. They come out. If you're just watching this is what's the date today?
It's the 20-something.
The 22nd.
Yeah, 22nd
September, and they just put out that 3-pack of
2.5.
Well, her and Mando and the child.
Grogu. He's like an accessory.
And they didn't use the plastic on the front like that, but it took restraint to not get that because it wasn't an Ahsoka item, but I already got all of them, and I don't know.
The only difference
is $60, $66. So,
yeah. I'd rather get myself a Gentle Giant bust for that money than one of these.
Have we ever showed? We need to make a video of something I've ever showed since I got my Iron Man. The hot toy.
That's right.
Yeah. I've actually bought a hot toy Iron Man one. Yeah. But I found a good deal on, but I want one.
Yeah, we both found good deals on hot toys.
Yeah, you did too. You've gotten a couple good ones.
Yeah.
We'll have to make a video and just show them because they're worthy of their own video. But yeah, I can't wait for the series. Rosario.
I'll ask you, though.
One of my favorite actors.
This is a very important question to me. So, when Ahsoka made her debut all those years ago, were you behind her from the start?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. I come out of the theater saying I think I found my new favorite character.
That's crazy.
Just made a big impression on me. I don't know why. I think it's just like I liked her attitude, and I like her because she's always about everything that's right and nice, and she's kind of like the way people should be about things, and she does stuff because she has to, not because she wants to a lot of the time.
She was sort of the Luke of the prequel generation.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Because you could never really argue that Anakin or Obi-Wan were nowhere near as good as Luke, kind of in terms of how they're,
Right.
Well, the reason I ask because I know that a lot of people, when she first came out,
quality here.
Between like the Clone Wars movie and the second season, a lot of people I know really didn't like her. They thought she was too whiny and annoying and but then they saw once season 3 hit and she got a little richer and got more like mature and independent. That's whenever they started to kind of fall in love with the character, I think. But then and there's some people that I know that think she's kind of overrated.
In fact, Casey would probably tell you because we went to that together. Were you with us?
I think, but I don't remember very well.
Right after that, I immediately said, I think we're really going to like this character, So, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm just curious about that, how her standing is in the community.
What is that Ahsoka pop over there?
The duplicate of the one down here.
Oh, I got a duplicate.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
I said I'd like to give that to Tim or Olivia because they have their own little mini pop collection. I think they like it. The Sandman I could give too. But then we have this droid. Was this from anything? New Republic's? Well, it says Mandalorian.
Yeah, he was a Mandalorian.
Was this This must be the ones that was on the prison ship in the first season.
I just remember I've seen them because me, I don't get a lot of droids or a lot of armored people. I thought he looked pretty cool. So
yeah, it's okay. Just not really much to this one. It's just kind of a metal looking, interesting droid design. And then we got this very cool, the Tuscan tribal Boba Fett. He's got his robe, the rifle, the gaffy stick. In my opinion, that was the best stuff of that show. Was him?
Yeah, the stuff with that was really.
If that had been the whole show,
if it
didn't have any of like the crime family drama stuff or any of that, and if it was just him learning from the Tuscans, I think I would have liked that even better, honestly. But yeah, he's cool, and he even has the paint work on the head. It has like the scarring on it from the acid inside the Sarlacc's stomach, which is really cool as well. So you have them, and then these next 4 are all pretty recent ones.
Yeah, in fact, I just showed these on my last video, so you can kind of gun it through them.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the big one. This Saul Guerrero.
You got Saul Guerrero.
Yeah.
Awesome figure.
Yeah, there's great. The detail.
Awesome figure.
If
you guys haven't got it, check it out and get it.
Stuff is cool. I wonder if they're gonna do a bald version of him too, because remember he was bald.
I wonder if they'll do like a. I wonder if they'll ever do like the cartoon version.
Well, he was bald.
When he was young.
Oh, when he was young. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Cool. Him do like him and his sister.
That would be cool if they did like a Clone Wars.
I also thought it would be cool if they did like a 2-pack of Bo-Katan and her sister.
Satine?
Yes, them together.
Yes,
or Satine and Obi-Wan together would be cool.
If they did a Satine with Obi-Wan,
I'd be all day money.
If they did a Satine
all that stuff.
with
So Hasbro, I know you're not listening, but get on that like right now.
Do you remember the Clone
You're making
Wars?
crap for everything else.
Whenever he dressed up in the red armor to get in disguise to go into Mandalore, if they did Satine with that look, I think it'd be cool. I'd like that. And then the last 3 are all from Kenobi, so we got,
which was incredible.
Yeah,
we never got to be on here and talk about any of it.
Fifth brother.
I loved it. I loved the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got everybody in
all the Inquisitors.
I got them all pre-ordered.
Grand Inquisitor and the one that was kind of just made to sell toys is on the way. The fifth brother, he's
cool, then the figure that I didn't know they made, and that's why I got the retro one.
That's the Reva, which looks great.
Yeah,
it looks really good. And she comes with the broken version of the saber too. And then so that, and then there's Obi-Wan himself in the kind of the midlife crisis years, I guess.
Yeah, but what's he called? The Wandering Jedi?
Yeah, Wandering Jedi. Yeah. Yeah, he's even got Lola with him. Okay.
He's wandered through the desert for 40 days. That's why he's the Wandering
Jedi. Closer to 40 years. Well, maybe 40 years.
So let's
20 years.
Stop here.
Good deal.
Open up the stuff we can open up, or we're going to open up, and then maybe you can just show where you put everything like you did before. But he does all the posing that because he's a good poser. I'm horrible. I'll put everybody looking like they're standing at attention. So be right back. So this is where we're at so far. We got 4 pops open, and he's got some of the Star Wars stuff. And we've got a few more here to open. 2 Legends, 2 Star Wars. We're just going to keep these in the 2-packs for now because I really don't know where to put them. Probably may go upstairs in our other collection room where we got most of the vintage Star Wars stuff. But that's where we're at. Master Poser's doing his work over there. Yeah. Tori was just through here. I can't believe he's not making an appearance, but maybe we'll see her before this is over. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen. She's made her usual appearance. Miss Tori, say hello to the people at home. She has had her vet visit, and she's doing good, with the exception of she was a little overweight, obviously, and she had some gunk they had to clean out of her ears, but she did very well, so we're pretty happy about her. I guess we've had her, how long we had Thorn on her?
Since 13, so about 10 years.
Yeah, probably. So we've had her that long, so she's in good shape, except for, like I said, she likes to eat too much, like everybody else. Say bye. So here's where we're at. We have one huge cat who's playing with accessories, trying to bite our lightsabers. There's the pops. There's the Iron Man, Saw, the droid, Boba, Reyna, Obi-Wan back there, Ahsoka looking awesome, Leia looking awesome, the other legend, Inquisitor back there. So definitely some cool stuff. So I'll get it on the shelf and then we'll show you what's going on with it.
Alright everyone, so this is the final spots for all of our latest acquisitions. As you can see on our Black Series shelf, I've integrated the Kenobi stuff and the Saw Gerrera all here. In the future, Saul is going to move down to the Rogue One section to make room for the other 2 Inquisitors that are going to be coming, so he's kind of a stand-in there. And then down below, we've moved Leia here with the Return of the Jedi stuff, And then Ahsoka and Boba and the droid in with all the Mandalorian stuff in this section here. The only thing that's kind of a placeholder right now is the Hondo, and Fennec Shan's going to go where he's at when she comes, and then Hondo's going to go somewhere else in here. And the Cara Dune pop, actually, I stuck right down over here with our couple other boxed items. And then over in the Marvel section, I've put Salma Hayek in with Angelina Jolie there. And the Iron Man is here currently because the comic shelf is bulging until we can go through all this stuff and sort it properly. And then I've got the Thor pop up here with all the other kind of floating or levitating pops. And the Jane Thor there. So overall, it's been integrated pretty well in the collection. So thank you for watching our video. As always, don't forget to subscribe and like us. And always remember to do one special act of kindness. Thanks for tuning in.